Hi guys, it is Friday the 5th of November now, and I'm going to attempt to put in these contact lenses again. Today I'm not going to make the same mistakes yesterday, and I'm putting in my eye drops before I go ahead and put the contacts in. Okay, eye drops are in. I pull up, I pull down, I don't blink. I blinked, I lost it. Okay. I put it back in, I wash it, and I try again. Attempt number 2. Eyes, don't blink for me, please. Stop blinking! Pain in the butt. Okay. Damn it! How do people do this every day? Attempt number 4 million. It's in, but it feels awful. This is the same thing that was happening yesterday with the left one, where it kind of bowls out a little bit, sits away from my eye. Maybe that settles though. There's like a frame. Feels so weird. So weird. Okay, so I put them in at 2:25, but I'll have to see how I go. I'll try and do a few things here before I commit to leaving with them in, because they're uncomfortable. They really are. I don't know if you can see on this camera, but basically the lens has a bit of a blue looking quality to it, so it's like further around my iris. Oh, I'm tired. That took a lot out of me. I don't know how to control the blinking. If I've got to go through that every single time I put them in, it's going to drive me up the wall. Contacts. Well, that was a bit of a bust. Back to wearing glasses. I wore them for 45 minutes, and the left one just still felt like it was sitting away from my eye a bit. And so I called the optometrist, and they said, take it out, check that it's in the right way. If it's in the right way, then just maybe take them out and don't wear them till Monday when you're coming in for the appointment. So yeah, I've taken them out because yes, it was around the right way, and I don't know why. Like, the right one was feeling pretty good. Like, I was starting to not feel like it was there, but the left one was very much like, hello, you've got a contact lens in your eye, because it just sat away. So it's like you see, it was like a bubble, but I couldn't, I did what she said to get rid of any air bubble, and it didn't fix it. So I don't understand exactly what's going on, but yeah, it wasn't comfortable. So we're back to just wearing glasses again. I'm about to drive through some South Australian countryside, and I thought you might want to see a little bit of that because it's a very pretty sort of day. Today is Saturday the 6th of November, and I am on my way to a gig. My only gig for the second half of 2021, and my first gig since April. I have been asked to play at the Australian Cinematographers Society Awards Night, and I have done this event for the past 2 years, and now I'm doing it again. So it's really great that they're having me back. They've enjoyed my music enough to want me 3 times in a row. Imposter syndrome. I'm like, aren't they sick of me yet? But you know, I'm trying my best today, because when I haven't played a gig in so long, I feel like out of practice with doing it. I get all up in my head and then it all turns out fine, because this happens every time I'm in this situation. And given the state of the last 2 years, and even before then when gigs just sort of reduced and I didn't get as many, each time there was a little bit of a slump where I wasn't hired for anything. Each time I would get the new gig, I'd feel just a bit odd. So I try and shake it off and I get on with my work. And you know, I really enjoy when I am regularly gigging, and I feel like I'm in control of everything. I've tried to be prepared today in bringing an extra amp in case anything goes wrong. I've got power cords. Tonight I'm going to the Royal Adelaide Golf Club at Seaton, I think is the name of the venue. I haven't been there before. So yeah, this is the only gig that I have booked in for the rest of the year, even though we've got Christmas coming up. So I've got to make the most of it. It's now 8 minutes to 5 and the gig starts at 6 and finishes around the 8 o'clock mark. So I should be home by 9 or before. I haven't done anything makeup wise today. My hair, it's not styled, it's just brushed. And I put on a dress that I've worn a bunch of times before. I'm feeling a little bit on the tired side today, like I could crawl up in bed and go to sleep. But I need to warm up my voice, so I better do that on my way in. And then it'd be straight into setting up. And I think I should have about 50 minutes for setup, and given they're supplying the PA, probably don't need all that time, but I wanted for my only gig for the second half of 2021 to be early. And although I haven't got any makeup on and I haven't like put on a wig or anything, I haven't worn a wig at the past 2 years anyway. It's like you choose your moments type thing, and maybe they would really like the wigs here, but I have played it safe the past couple of years, and since that's what they're used to, I just thought I'd do it again, stick with natural hair. But yeah, so though I haven't done any makeup or wig or anything, I think being there on time and making sure that I end up running on schedule and am professional is much better than me going, oh, I'm gonna do makeup, and then like running 20 minutes later than I really last minute should leave it till. I'm just figuring out where I turn in for it now. I'm right on time. Okay. There's some people golfing. Huh. Okay, I'll see you after. So my gig's finished, right? And I just remembered, yeah, I was gonna chat to you after my gig. And so I thought I would just set you going now. It's pretty good. Just a couple of funny things, right? So I was eating dinner, which they actually give me a meal at this one, which is like amazing. And I got like fish and chips and a bit of salad. I did go to put one lettuce leaf into my mouth and saw a live tiny little bug crawling on it. So I picked that off and I had a bit of an inspect over that leaf, and I found another dead one. And then I had another look at another leaf and found another dead one, and I thought, I've eaten half of this already. Wonder how many little bugs I just ate. So I did mention to the staff, and I was like, you might want to wash the lettuce again before serving everyone else, because I got my crew meal earlier before everyone else. So yeah, but I felt bad having to say anything, but I was like, it's better that they know from me, who's not gonna like create a fuss over it or anything, than have people out there as part of the function that have rented the venue and all that be the ones to find that. And the staff member said that they have recently changed growers for their produce, so yeah, I don't know how long they'll be using that supplier, but yeah, I mean, they offered me like more food and whatever, and I was like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm pretty full, and I'm gonna go back on and perform my second set soon. So that was all good. You know, I figure with that, like, stomach acid would kill those type of bugs anyway, I'd say. So I'm sure I'm fine. But I ate bugs. I'm pretty sure I did that. And then, yeah, second set, and I felt like my voice was maybe 75%. Not as good as I would have liked it, but not terrible. Still, people seemed to enjoy it, and it was a good night. And there was this woman, and I was like, I swear I know her from like school or something, you know, but I can't place her. And then I'm driving home, and I come up to an intersection that has a big billboard at the end of it, and it's like Channel 7 News with Jane Doyle, and there's her face. And I'm like, I know her from the news, of course, idiot, you know, it's a cinematographer's society thing, of course she could be part of that. But no, it's not your teacher, it's someone who does the news, which was really nice. And they thanked me, everyone applauded, and then I quickly got up on stage and just thanked them for having me, and I just said, this has been one of my only gigs for this year, so I really love being able to come and be a part of events like this. It's just so enjoyable, and it's just great for me that you guys have enjoyed it tonight. And then they said, but what do you do when you're not doing music? And I said, oh, I'm a bookkeeper. The lady said, well, I'm sure that you're a good bookkeeper, but you're a damn good musician. So yeah, I've come away just feeling like kind of on top of the world in a way, because like, that's what I want my life to be, just being able to do this, go and play a gig, and I miss it so much. So as much as I'm like so happy, which I haven't felt in a long time, I'm also like, that happiness comes with a tinge of sadness, going like, well, there's the last gig of this year, and who knows when your next gig, if any, will ever happen, because just things suck. So I'm trying to enjoy the happiness while it lasts. But anyway, I ate bugs, and that was totally Jane Doyle. So now I'm gonna go home and see Mum, who's been watching Zoe, and just chill out for the rest of the night, you know, successful night, successful day. Hopefully there's more like it to come.